Hi everyone, I am Khushbu Chawda, NLP coach. Have you ever wondered why there is miscommunication between two people? Why there are misunderstandings? The reason is they are ignorant of certain facts. If you know these facts, there are less chances that you will miscommunicate with people. Fact number 1. No two people in this world think alike on everything. Yes, no two people can have same opinion about particular topic or about everything. So if you're expecting that your opinion and the other person's opinion will match on everything, then you will be disappointed and there will be miscommunication. Fact number 2. No two people that are in a relationship feels the same kind of feeling at all times. They all have their timetables. As per their own choice, they feel different kind of feelings at different times of a day. 24/7, nobody has the same kind of feeling. If you are feeling in a certain way at a particular point of time and you are expecting that the other person would also feel the same way, then also there are chances that you will miscommunicate. Your message will be taken in a different way and you will be expected that your communication will be easier and in a flow. But there will be disturbance, there will be disappointment, there will be misunderstandings. Fact number 3. No two people want the same thing all the time, and also they don't need all things at the same time. You might be careful that what the other person is expecting from you, what he wants from you. But if you try to give that person whatever he wants all the time, then it's not necessary that he needs it. Person's needs changes from time to time. Also, no two people want all the things at the same time. You have to keep in mind this fact that person's demand, their needs changes from time to time. As time changes, their demands also changes. All people operate from their own timetables. People's needs and demands changes from time to time. You have to keep this point in mind very clearly. The fourth fact is that people operate from their different timetable. For example, you prefer coffee in breakfast and also a newspaper beside you, but the other person might not prefer that, might not prefer a coffee. He might be preferring a heavy breakfast. Everyone has the different timetables. Everyone has the different time zones for comfort, for leisure, for work, for communication, for social activities, etc., etc. So you have to operate from your timetable and also keep in mind that other person are operating from their timetable. So here we discuss some of the important points that if you keep in mind, there will be less chances that you miscommunicate with people. Often misunderstandings arise out of expectations. The 3 things that are very critical in a communication is the sender of the message, the receiver's response, and also third is how the sender responds to receiver's response. Often wrong expectations results in misunderstandings. There are 3 kinds of main expectations that may result in miscommunication and disappointment. First is, you cannot expect other person to feel the way you feel. Feelings are spontaneous. They are not subject to request of other person. You may elicit feelings in other person, and if you fail to do so, you have to accept your disappointment and you may try again. The second type of expectation is expecting other person to think the way you think. You cannot request other person to have the thoughts of the same kind that you have. You may try to persuade other person, you may present your arguments, your thoughts in the clearest way possible. But if you fail, you have to accept your disappointment and you may try again. The third expectation is expecting the other person to do or say what you want. If the other person agrees and if he does what you said, now if you succeed, then your success is also questionable. Because when other person agrees to do or say what you have wanted them to, then actually you are successful in exerting your power over the other person. But your lovability and your worth is not proved. there is something missing in the relationship, in the communication, that is the other person's value. You have been successful in exerting your power, but the other person might have felt devalued, and the same thing he will do with you. There are chances that the other person will devalue you the next time you communicate. So these are the three kinds of expectations that if we keep in mind. So these are the three kinds of expectations that if people keep during their communication, there are chances that there will be misunderstandings and the relationship will be degraded. We all are different, but still we all are dependent on each other for our self-worth and self-validation. We all want others to do something to make us get what we want.